Logan Paul was getting violated by Dylan. What's his name? What's his last name?
Dennis.
Logan Paul
Dylan
is getting
Gannon.
violated by life.
The world is violating
Just
Logan
currently.
Paul right now, and he's
Is
even
the
beefing.
world-
He is.
Is the world doing it or is he doing it?
He creates his own
what
reality.
What did Soulja Boy say? It's like trying to hide the kid from the world. You're hiding the world from the kid, or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, bro, Logan is having a tough time right now because he's beefing with his brother openly, pretty much. Jake.
Yep.
Which always sucks.
Dylan, yeah, because I mean that's supposed to be your last, your last support system is your family, your
Right.
brother.
Yeah, and the thing is, they could have that same beef just at home, and it's nothing.
Yeah.
But the fact that they got to do it on podcasts every fucking day.
But
What-
you
yeah.
know how they do it. Like this is eventually going to lead up to the civil war of the Marvel universe, nigga. Both sides just clashing and fighting each other, nigga.
I
It's
think
gonna
that's
be an
probably
epic trilogy.
that's probably what Logan sees as the best end result. But I
That
think
was the
Jake
fourth
is
one
like,
it was.
Yeah,
Jake is a purist enough right now with this shit to be like, I'm not even gonna do that because I know that's all you want right now.
Yeah, because that's what a lot of the commentary and kind of word has been. Mind you, I didn't grow up on Logan or Jake. Did they grow up together? Or did they blow up on YouTube together, or was
Yeah.
Logan the star on YouTube?
Logan was always like the big, like
He
you
was the
know,
main star?
the main one. But it was together. It was part of the world.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah,
so
his
if you're
brother was a part of this world.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Logan's also the one that had the whole controversial break the YouTube internet with the whole
Yeah.
Hiroshima, not Hiroshima.
I forgot they
This force.
Yeah, the
but
suicide.
just
Yeah.
in terms of yeah, my fault. Fuck.
Yeah, you good.
Just in terms of like likability though, Jake was always the evil
More like-
one.
Oh,
You get what- like he was always the that's why his whole boxing shit now is the
the
problem child.
I like that.
But that's his whole brand. Like Logan has always been the liked one, and he's been the face of the shit.
Oh, so this is actually legit turning around. It's turning because it seems like everybody's.
yeah.
Seems like a lot of people are riding on the Jake side right now. They're
Because
not.
he's actually right this time.
Yeah.
his brother be on bullshit.
I don't know though, but it's like, but it seems like everybody's on his side, and on top of that, nobody likes Logan. It's like the whole Prime thing. They beefing over Prime, the ad sponsorship. Logan got caught with the whole Bitcoin thing, and he still
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
refunded people, and CoffeeZilla's still on his head, and it's like
That's why every time I see him somewhere, I see a bunch of scammer comments.
yeah. So
Dude.
it's like now he's gotten to the boxing exhibition thing. I don't know. I didn't realize that Jake was the hater one.
Yeah, traditionally he has been, and even in boxing. But
But how long did that last? Because Logan had to be the most hated one when he did the whole Japanese forest thing, right?
that was seen more like he fucked up. That was a big hit for his career.
Yeah.
I don't like how I'm talking like I'm the expert on the Paul brothers. I just heard about this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about him. I just know what I know more of the Paul brothers from boxing. I would
In
say.
terms of personality, though, like Logan
boxing
made
and
him.
podcasting.
They look at it like Logan fucked up with the whole forward shit. Like, you trying to do anything for content, but personality on air, Jake was just the one that was the sour. Like it's always a
Okay.
sweet and a sour one. Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah.
how it was. He's a little brother.
But he's the better boxer, though. Would y'all say that?
Yeah, for sure.
He's definitely
Yeah.
the better boxer, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
He's
Jake
had more
is.
fights.
It wasn't that way at the beginning, but he just
But-
put in more reps.
I don't know. Like being a better boxer, maybe.
No, he's the better boxer. He's definitely the
Yeah.
better boxer.
Logan is trying to use the Floyd
I
thing.
don't know. I haven't seen all of them fight. I haven't seen all
That's
their
what I'm-
fights, each of them for myself. I've seen them both fight, but I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't until like 6 months ago when I can look at them and figure out who was who. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, for me too.
Thought they were twins for a long time.
Yeah, I really just discovered them niggas this year.
Like once they started boxing for real, and then Jake really wasn't tatted like that either, right?
I'm not sure. I wasn't keeping
I don't know, but I just feel like once they really started boxing, that's when I started being. But in the beginning of the boxing, I thought it was the same person going back and forth.
I forgot they even existed because before they was on YouTube, they were just the white dudes on the Vine
Social
world.
media stars,
And
right?
like that's how I knew them as. I was like, oh, like I see like the white dudes
two
on
white
Vine.
dudes, yeah,
and
yeah.
then after the Japanese shit, I was like, oh shit, they still doing their thing.
Right,
Like,
okay,
get in
gotcha.
trouble. That's cool.
Right,
So
I
that's
see what
how
you're
it was
saying.
for me.
Yeah.
But I think all of this is just good old marketing. The good old Paul
Accidental
marketing.
marketing.
This is accidental marketing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
accidental
Paul
This
marketing.
whole beef started over marketing. Well, not started over marketing, but that's been one of the plot points. Is that the nigga tried to show up to one of his fights with a prime bottle in his hand, trying to market his own
With
shit,
Jake, yeah.
knowing it's a Red Bull, right?
Celsius.
Celsius, something
Celsius.
sponsored event, and he's like,
Jake,
yo, my nigga,
yeah, Jake is Celsius.
you can't take 24 hours off of marketing this fucking crackhead energy drink
Yeah.
to support the fight. Like this shit, I'm actually taking it serious. You, my brother, coming to support me, and it's still about you.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you got to think he's the little brother, so it's like this is some Cain and Abel shit. They've been beefing about this forever. Stop trying to outshine me.
Right.
He was even
right.
saying stuff like, Logan was saying, they both have boxing promotion companies.
Yeah.
Which that's always so. I don't know. I just can't get over the fact that like boxers, the companies they have as boxers are promotion companies. Which that just sounds. All I think is club promoter. Even though this is completely different. It's just such a weird name.
It's
for
all
me.
a scam to get more money.
Yeah, it's just like a weird name. I don't know. Like I don't know.
They're
Whatever.
supposed to take part in promoting the fight, but it don't really happen.
Yeah, the fight industry, the way it's set
Yeah.
up is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot
just
of
like-
industries though.
and even just when you just hear the titles for them, you're like,
Yeah.
I see what you do, but that's what the company's called. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was trying to son him like Logan was like, yo, I even got you your fights. Jake was like, I got my own company. We get our own fights. Like he tried to say that he stole Nate Diaz from up underneath him, and he was like, bro, Nate never wanted to fight you anyway. Like
He never
or
took
something
you
like
serious.
that. He never took you seriously. Like they having brother talk where they need to throw hands for sure between each other. But
Which Jake is gonna win that.
but I also don't think that they'll do it in public. Jake is kind of fighting back dirty now because on his podcast, he was like, I'm about to go get George.
Yep.
I'm about to get George. He said, maybe we should have, because he's been taking his YouTube and his podcast more seriously than he has in the past. There used to be a lot of spaced out episodes. He says he's going to double down. And he's like, maybe we'll get George, the one that they kicked off or Logan fired. His,
Janko.
I saw that. Yeah.
they're the friend that they grew up with. You know what I'm saying?
Because George, he was talking about it. He was talking about like for all intents and purposes, like a bitch. You know what I mean? He was like, I don't know, like, and this is literally how he said
No,
it. Tony.
you're
He was
right,
like,
you're right.
I don't know, like, maybe I do it, maybe I don't. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
like,
I am the new host of the Jake Paul and
maybe
I don't like
maybe
this
I
shit
do it
already.
out.
It really was like that, though.
And then, mind you, it's two niggas and a bitch just listening to him talk about it,
And
and
talk
it's just
like
like,
that.
Listening to him squirm.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like, dude.
I saw Comedy
What?
Enforcement say like he was talking like that because there's so many NDAs between the Logans and the Paul and the Pauls that it's like there's only so much you can really say. You know what I mean? But I was like, this might be every podcast. Like this might be their energy. You know what I'm saying?
He's the most comedian of this generation.
Yeah.
Don't call
Like-
him a comedian.
Nah, he is. He's been on stage. He's more of a comedian than you
Yeah,
and
true.
me.
Yeah.
combined.
He's probably more of a comedian than Funny Marco because that nigga sucks.
Yeah.
I need to go see that guy.
It's trash.
I need to
Isn't
go
he
see
a
that
big
guy.
Christian now? Not Funny Marco, the George guy. Wasn't
No,
that part of the rift?
That was one of their things.
He
It
kept
was
bringing
like,
up God and Jesus,
well,
right?
yeah, like Logan was like trying to shit on him for believing in whatever religion it was. I think it might have been Christianity,
Yeah.
but I felt like it might have been Christianity.
Inshallah.
But long story short, it's like you getting roasted by your childhood best friend on your religious choices on a podcast. It's like, nigga.
Especially when
Yeah.
you're taking it serious.
Yeah, especially because he was taking his religion more seriously. That's the
yeah.
last thing you shit on a nigga about.
and
like,
being Christian, that's nothing
it ain't
different. Like, Lauren, what are you?
I would consider myself Christian.
But like, what's it called? The
Oh, Mennonite?
Mennonite. That's something you joke on a nigga about.
Yeah,
Being a Mennonite.
Right,
Not being a regular Christian.
right.
Yeah.
And it's not like he was
That's
joining
how I
some
grew up,
cult.
though, you know what I mean?
It was not. It's
You
not like he
know,
was
yeah.
joining some cult or some wild shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just weird that. And this is your. Apparently they legit grew up together too. Like they homies. So it's
Everybody
just.
grew up together.
Who do you know that like? I don't really know anybody who like dove into their religion more and became like a worse person for me to even go in on them. Like, nigga, you're not drinking and smoking with me no more. You know what I'm saying? Like the complaints that I would even have for the nigga.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
AJ, that's definitely happened.
No more dope
But I would,
games.
but you can't spaz on your homie because he
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
want to.
not-
He doesn't want to fuck hoes and drink and smoke weed with you
I mean,
anymore.
you
Like
can,
that.
happens
but you're
all
not.
the time.
You can, but you're not justified in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
How
it-
often does that really happen though? I think most times that happens in like when periods when people doing something. Like me, I'm trying to get a new job. I haven't been smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? That's like different. But once I'm there, I'm good.
Nah, man.
But on the pot, but he was kind of demonized his shit. Like he was saying, He's like, nigga, your religion ain't shit. Like, that's not even real, my nigga.
You
over
worship
here.
clouds, nigga.
Yeah. Like,
he was going crazy.
He was talking crazy on him. That was one of the last episodes. Yeah. So it was like, it was disrespectful as fuck. Like,
And doesn't he look a little Muslim-y?
He
Like,
does,
why is he Christian?
exactly, which is also confusing. Which is why I want to put.
Which is also confusing.
Which is why I want to put Islam on them. But you keep saying Christians. I'm okay
You
to
just
ride
kinda
with
going
it.
with it, yeah.
But it might be Islam. I just
might
don't
be
know.
low-key,
But yeah, who knows? But long story short, these niggas might do a collab.
But overall, there's always been like a
Yeah.
little bit of chip in what seemed like their relationship was. I remember, I don't know which one of the brothers that it was on, but they was talking to Andrew Tate and Tristan, and they was asking him, so it was like, yo, Cass, I'll just be talking mad shit about your brothers.
It was Jake.
It was Jake.
Jake was talking to
He was talking to one of the
Tate.
Tates.
He was talking to Tate, Andrew Tate, and Aiden.
Uh,
That was a live stream that they did. It
Y'all
was
were
one of
right.
one of those tour live streams.
Y'all were right.
Yeah.
what?
Devout
Christianity thing.
Yeah,
Devout Christian.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
that's an easy one to go with. It's a safe bet. A lot of people believe it.
Devout. Once you say that, nigga,
But
God
yeah.
is you.
So
You're
now,
asking to be made fun of, right?
Now one of
asking
the
to be
things.
a martyr.